So in today's Panic at the Disco album review, we're going to be discussing the album Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. I always get this name mixed up. I always say Too Rare to Live, Too Weird to Die, but it's Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. It's very, very long, I feel like. The name comes from the book Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, which is also a movie with Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro. The movie is insane. The movie's crazy. It's all over the place. And I heard the book is even wilder. But I feel like with the name of this album coming from that book, I can tell he was probably inspired by it. But with the sound of this album, I feel like it does not fit that book at all. But that's just comparing the album to the book because of the name similarity, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, that's not real or anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It doesn't fit, in my opinion. But that has nothing to do with the rest of the album, the sound, the songs, and the lyrics and all that. But before I get into the review for this album, I want to mention one thing that I mentioned in my last video, Death of a Bachelor, to where me and my brother David, somebody I've mentioned throughout the channel, again, yes, you probably heard me say his name a lot. Him and I made a survey for the Panic fans because we want to see where you guys, the fans, stand with Panic at the Disco. We want to know what you guys think about the new album, the rest of the albums, how long you've been a fan, and what do you think whether or not about Brendan Urie and all the accusations behind all that. I posted a survey on all of my Panic at the Disco album reviews, so if you guys look in the description in each of those, you guys should find the link for the survey there. So if you guys want to partake and help us out, that would be really awesome. We already got a few good amount of responses so far, and we're loving them. We read a few yesterday, and you guys had so many things to say. Good, bad, you know. It was good. We really enjoyed looking at all of them, and later in about a week or two or so, once we get a bit more responses, my brother and I are going to be going on a live stream here on my channel, and we're going to be showing you guys the analytics of it all, showing the data and what the survey captured, and just breaking it all down and discussing it. I think that's going to be a fun video, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated when that's going to happen, but again, it's probably going to happen in like a week or two. And so again, if you guys want to participate in the survey, the link for it is in the description down below. I think that's going to be a really awesome video that we're going to be shooting here soon, and I would really love to get the most responses as possible. Also, feel free to share the survey with any of your friends who you think would want to take it. The more people, the better. But I think that's all I have to say, so now let's get into the review for Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys have not already. So starting off with the first song, This Is Gospel. Now, I have not heard this song in so long. This album came out October 8th, 2013. But I remember when this album came out, I loved it so much. I was a huge, huge fan of this album. I really liked how interesting all the songs were. I thought the sound was different, but with a little hint of vices and virtues. And so to go into song number one with This Is Gospel, the sound in the song, it's such a good opener, and I totally forgot that this was the opening track to the album. But it's so strong, so good, so catchy. I love the sound. The lyrics are actually really good too. I like it. And I feel like there is a hint of vices and virtues sounding in this song. I don't know, it's just the whole time I was listening to it, I was like, man, the predecessor before this album was Vices and Virtues, and then to jump into this sound for This Is Gospel, I loved it. I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like, this is such a good song. And so that's how I feel about the first one, This Is Gospel, but I don't know if I can say the rest with the other songs, and you guys will see why. So the second song, Miss Jackson. Now, I was really digging the flow and the build-up it had to the chorus, but once the chorus started going, it kind of lost me. I wasn't really feeling the way he was singing, and plus, it just felt lazy of a chorus, the writing especially. But it's repeated. I don't like the whole Miss Jackson on a last day, Miss Jackson. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. But everything else to the song, I do like. But this next song, Vegas Lights, man, this intro, so fire. This beat, the sound of it all. I'm a huge fan of this song. I have been ever since I was little. When I was younger and this album came out, I think I was about 11. yeah, I was 11 turning 12 when this album came out. And so it was all new to me. I was like, dude, this is awesome. And at the time, I was already into 21 Pilots. And so this kind of reminded me of something similar to their sounding. And so I was really loving it. I love the chorus. Well, I mean, the chorus, actually, I would take that back. The chorus is okay. But everything else, like the verses, the beat, the sound, I am a big fan of. And I remember when he first announced this song, it was actually on a Fall Out Boy video. Now, Fall Out Boy was about to go on tour for their Save Rock and Roll album, and they had Brendan featuring on like the tour. I think this was when Panic, Fall Out Boy, and 21 Pilots all went on tour together. And I remember in that video, it was like Patrick calling Brendan, and he was like, and Brendan was like, yo, check out this new song I made. And he played Vegas Lights. And I remember hearing that for the first time, and it caught my attention so much. And I was like, dude, I'm so excited. I know this song is going to be my favorite. And to this day, this song is one of my favorites, and especially off of this album for sure. I really like the beat. I know most people will probably think this is really cheesy and corny, but I don't know. I like this song a lot. So the fourth song on this album, Girl That You Love. Now, the way I feel about this song is kind of how I feel about the entire album. When I was younger and I heard this whole album for the first time, particularly this song, I remember this song being really good. I remember the sound being really good. I just remember being super into this song and just playing it all the time. But when I heard it again, like yesterday, I haven't heard this song like fully in a while either. It's just been so long since I went through the whole Panic discography. But when I heard this song for the first time again yesterday, I was just like, I'm not really feeling this. And I remember loving it when it came out. Like, I remember being a big fan of this song. But now I just feel like it's pretty boring. It's pretty boring and it's repetitive. The sound is kind of basic too. It just feels like there's no passion or effort put into the song. It just feels like Brendan himself is absent. It just feels like there was nothing behind this, and it was just, put it out there, I guess. I don't know. It just feels like lazy, and I don't like it. And so number 5, Nicotine. The intro with the guitar in this song, I thought it was okay, especially with the beat too. I thought it was okay, at least mid. Nothing too spectacular, but I was not feeling this at all. And again, this was one song where, I didn't like it that much when I was younger. I didn't love it, but it was okay. I could listen to it. But now I was just like, I don't like this. I don't like the sound. I don't like the lyrics. And the chorus, again, I don't like it. I find it to be a bit annoying when he's singing, "You worse than nicotine." I don't know. Again, you guys can see how great of a singer I am right now, right? But still, you know what I'm saying? I just, nicotine, I don't like that. I don't know. It's just, it comes off to me as annoying, and again, it comes off as lazy. And it felt like, again, there was no passion behind this song, and it just feels really, really lazy, and I don't remember this album feeling that way. Now, this next song, Girls, Girls, Boys, you guys might disagree with me on this one, but again, I liked this a lot when I was younger, but now I'm not really feeling it. I don't know if it's because I listened to it so much, or if it's, I don't know. I really don't know. I just didn't like it. It just sounded really basic to me yesterday. I didn't think it was anything really too spectacular. The lyrics, though, are good. One of the best. This is probably one of the best written songs on the album. I don't, and I know there's a whole bunch of controversy behind this song with Brendan and Dallin, and I don't know. I don't know if that has any take in why I don't like this song that much, but I'm just not a fan of it anymore. And I remember being a big fan of this song when it came out, and always wanting to sing it, and I still want to sing it now, but it's just, I don't really feel that love I had for it anymore. I think the song is just okay. It's alright in my opinion. Now, number 7, Casual Affair. Now, with Casual Affair, I'm not a big fan of the autotune that is used throughout the song. The chorus I do like. I'm not really feeling the lyrics either. It's another song that I really liked when I was younger, and I would always sing along to. Again, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm older and I'm just not into that sound anymore, but I just don't like it. I really don't. I like the ending. I thought the song ended really nice when it was doing that little bridge and then it kind of came together with the chorus again. I like that sound. But again, the autotune is a bit too much for me throughout the entire song, and it's just, man, I'm not feeling this album anymore. I'm really not. And it sucks because I remember really liking this album so much. But with this next song, I know it's different. Far Too Young to Die. Now, this is probably one of my favorite songs off the entire album. Probably the best song on the album, if not. Maybe. Well, maybe. But I was really digging the beat. I love the intro. I love how slow it starts, and then it really gets you going with that, I don't know, the beat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just really love the beat. I love the intro. I love the verses. I love the way he's really singing the song. And the chorus is just awesome. It's so good. I really like it a lot. I am still a big fan of this sound. I know how earlier, well, just moments ago, I said I'm not really feeling the sound of this album, but this one really stands out to me, and this is probably like one of the best ones on the album, in my opinion. But I also really like the transition from the verse into the chorus. I think that's really awesome, and I think it's very smooth, and I think it just hits every time he transfers into the chorus. I think it always hits for me and does the job. And this is one I really enjoy listening to a lot, and I will definitely be going back from like time to time listening to the song. So good. I like it a lot. Now, the 9th song on the album, Colorful. Colorful was one I didn't really like when I was younger. I remember not really liking the sound, not liking the flow of it, or just the lyrics in general. But when I was listening to it yesterday, I thought this one isn't that bad. I was like, it's not that bad. It sounds very upbeat, but I'm not sure how I'm feeling with the lyrics still. I think I like the second half of the chorus, and it definitely makes me want to sing along with it, especially in that second half. Again, I don't know. I don't think this one's as bad anymore. I think this one's decent, but definitely not one of the better ones off of this album. And now with the 10th and final song of the album, The End of All Things. Now, I can see why not a lot of people like this song. Again, because of the autotune that he uses. It's a bit much. I agree. I can see why people won't like it. But I think the meaning behind this song and the piano, how slow it's playing, I think it makes up for it. I love the fact that this song is his wedding vows. I think that's really sweet, and I think that's pretty unique. I've never seen a songwriter really turn something so personal, like a wedding vow, into a song, and I think that's so cool. I think that's really awesome. It's one I really do enjoy listening to, but again, I can see why people don't really like the auto-tune, and it really ruins the song for them. But for me, it doesn't. I can look past that, and I can just listen to it and enjoy it. So overall thoughts on the album, though. The album felt really short. It's 33 minutes long. I don't remember it being that short. It's only 10 songs. I know their Panic's albums only average about like maybe 10 through 12 songs. But still, this felt really short. And it's weird because all songs were 3 minutes long. And that's not short to me. I think if you have a 3-minute song, I think that's a good, like, decent amount of time, like, for a song. But it just felt like when I was listening to it, it just went by so quickly, and I was like, wow, I don't remember it being that way. But to continue with my overall thoughts on the album, it just felt like there was no passion, no, like, soul put into this album. It just kind of felt like, hey, like, let's make some songs and, like, throw it on an album or something. I don't know. It just felt really weird. It didn't feel like a true Panic album. Even though there are some songs on this album I do like, and I do, like, listen to, like, I do go back specifically for those songs and I do play them. It just feel like everything else was just a miss. Like, I really don't know what the goal was with this album. And I remember loving it so much when it came out, but I don't feel the same anymore. I think this is like probably the second worst album, maybe, possibly. I still got 3 more to go to. But yeah, I just feel like there was really nothing behind this. And it doesn't feel like a real Panic at the Disco album to me. And this album caused a lot of beef between him and Dallin, so I don't know. I don't know if that has a underlying tone to all of this. So now I'm gonna rank the songs from the worst or my least favorite to my favorite. So starting off with number 10, I will say my least favorite song off the entire album is Nicotine. Again, it just sounded super annoying, super lazy, and I'm not a fan of it. Number 9, Girl That You Love. Number 8, Casual Affair. Number 7, The End of All Things. Number 6, Colorful. Number 5, Miss Jackson. Number 4, Girls, Girls, Boys. Number 3, Vegas Lights. Number 2, Far Too Young to Die. And what I think is my favorite song, possibly the best song on the album, This Is Gospel. This Is Gospel hits every time. Every time it's played. I love it, dude. It's so good. I forgot how good of a song it was. But now to get on to the album rating. So for the production and sound, I'm going to give it a 2. For the lyrics, I'm going to give it a 2 as well. And for the influence and impact, it really let me down right now. It really did. So I'm going to give it a 1. Now for the casual fans, I'm going to give it a D. And for the fans, I'm going to give it a C. And for my rating, I was really let down. I really remember loving this one a lot, but I'm going to give it a D. So that has been my album review for Too Rare to Live, Too Rare to Die by Panic at the Disco. Now this video might be a bit shorter than my other album reviews, but I felt the same way with this album. It felt very short, it felt very rushed. So yeah, I'm sorry if this video feels that way, but I don't have that much to say on it really. It's just, man, I don't remember it being this bad. It's not a bad album. It's not the best album. It's not a good album. It's a decent album at best, possibly. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. I might have to listen to it again front to back one more time, see if I really truly do feel that way. But as of right now, I know I do. So I think that's going to do it today for my video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching what I have to say about these Panic album reviews. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And if you guys want to help me out with that survey, participate, you guys don't have to put any real information or any names. You can put a fake name if you want. But the survey is going to be in my description if you guys are interested. It would be really awesome to get as many responses as we can. And I'll definitely keep you guys updated when we're going to be making that live stream. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys are subscribed and liking the videos. It means a lot to me. But as always, my name's TMTRE. I hope you guys have a good day today. Stay safe, spread the love. Enjoy the music, listen to Panic, just enjoy your day, do whatever you love, have a good time. So thank you guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, peace.